What's up guys, it's me Jack and today we are in Transport Fever 2 and guys, this is officially our 100th video I have ever made ever since I started recording. So we are going to do a bit of a celebration for this episode. We are going to make this episode long. We'll be doing quite a lot in this episode and we're just going to just chill out for at least nearly 2 hours at least, but yeah, so we are just going to. I used the temperate plus, so as you can see, these mountaintops are like absolutely weirded. Like, and there's a lot of forest just where the hills are. That's kind of the sort of generator it works like. So we are going to start somewhere. We've got to start somewhere. I can already tell this is going to be a good start, because Ray Lee is right there. So I set it to the 1960s, so the roads will look a bit like older and will have, and I turned natural town growth off so it prevents too much growth, like instantly growth. So I turned that off, and then I'm not really sure if it does anything to it, but I just change things up a little bit because things just get overcrowded too quickly. So, and as you can see, this is a more industrial area, so we shall get started. So we're going to get ourselves some grain, deliver it to Ray the food processing plant. So we are going to do that. I still got a modern road. I don't know how, just why that happens. And wait, do I have left-hand traffic? I'm pretty sure I have that. Pretty sure I've got left-hand traffic. It's got to be. There's no signs. Oh. Yes. So this is left-hand traffic. So now things will work differently to the last series. So now we will be able to do left-hand traffic. And then way in the future, and the future of this, we are going to add signs, and now it's going to be left-hand traffic instead of doing right-hand. So yeah, it's going to be, and it's a bigger map because this is apparently a medium-sized map, even though it looks roughly the same size as server map. It actually looks like the same size. I don't know why, it just makes me think this is roughly the same exact size. But we are just going to put this there. So we've got 29 million in the bank, so we're just going to do that, and then we're going to add our things there. There we go. Now we're just going to do our route, our first line, the default orange, and we're starting it the exact same way as before, and probably for a lot of series. We'll be doing that a lot. So we're just going to put that like that, and then connect it through to here. I'm going to add a road that avoids town, or actually I don't think we'd mind that. Actually, it'll be fine for now. Or actually, I could actually just, I'm just going to make a road that connects to where that is. So, oh, alright. So yeah, I'm gonna try make this quite a long episode, at least about an hour and a half or so, or longer. Because obviously it's like a celebration video I'm trying to focus on, like I did for New Year's. I'm going to just do that physically today, and then later on we will do SCR. Or I could put it all into one. We could actually, since this is technically a celebration, I can actually do it I can basically do it all in one. So, actually, not. Wait, yes, I can actually. For British Railway, I might. Actually, no, never mind. I'm actually not gonna do it. But if I can't manage to upload this video and make the bloody British Railway, I'll do it tomorrow. Then after that, I will do my Microsoft Flight Sim video. So, yeah, so we're going to. I guess we'll just focus on a Transport Fever 2 today. So, make this truck, relay, grain. Just gonna add a depot down in the town center. Well, not really the town center, just in the edge of town, pretty much, more likely. We're just gonna add this. I'm gonna at least 10 of them. Make them go to rear the grain, and let's do this. Like always, I'm going to do something here. Okay, and you know what? We're doing this like we always do when things get full. And now, since I added more industry levels, so basically now they'll be able to produce more, which will make it make more food. It can make it easier to ship things out and make towns big, like grow. It'll make towns grow better. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. And I'm literally doing the smallest town. I'm starting in the absolutely most smallest town of the rest. I'm doing the small town. Only 34 foods is required. Right, so obviously until Relay grows, we've got 32 machines and we've got food. We're gonna try supply Relay with both needs, and then we will probably do. Obviously, we'll do our bus line. What else could we do? I'm not gonna do a main line yet. I don't think I'll do a main line. But temporarily, I will probably try to fly. I'll try to supply Bridlington, and then add like a bus line that links between the two. So that's probably kind of my goal for this live stream. So try to do this. So it's technically like two episodes all into one kind of thing. So yeah, that's kind of the situation that's going on here. There we are, so that's the food factory. And they're all alright, we've got 80,000 coming out of that. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 8, 11, 6. That's it. So we got a lot of food supply. This is what's going on. Plenty of food supply. 80, 80, that'd be 80. Like that and that. We're gonna earn a lot of money and a lot of food production. So we're earning money. Okay, so it's about to go to its full shipment, and then eventually that will level up, which is actually not going to be too good, because obviously for these trucks, I'll actually have to have 20 trucks once that goes up. It's already kind of bad the way it is. That's literally two filling up in the exact same time. Like that, so 10 of them shall be full. So we've got 51 in production. That shall be delivered and give us some moolah. Yep, 80,000. There's a little bit of population going on. We've got a bit of walk and a bit of work. But they're still not demanding any more food though. They're not demanding anything at least. So it'll be fine for now. We've still got plenty going on. Growth 0 residents. Traffic. This is traffic going on here. So 7 people are driving apparently. 145 destinations. So residents. So there's 75 residential buildings in it, I assume. Right, so the population currently is basically 78. So 78 people live in Rayleigh. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening right now. So still getting more. That's a flock of birds just flying away. I'm on a plane. Even though that don't even go that fast. Oh. Oh crap. Obviously, at least it's not gonna happen like instantly, because that would not be good. That just wouldn't be good. Right, I think I might need more trucks. I think I spent, even though I spent quite pretty much enough. Lots of money, $80,000. That's a lot. Oh wait, okay, transportation. All them swarm of trucks barely. Oh, it's the new ones. Like what? Since it's sort of in the blue zone, I can probably start trying to make some food. So I'll just do that. So put that like right there. We're gonna do one stop there and one stop there, so it supplies both machines and food. Even though we only need one, we actually only just need one really. So actually put it like between each other. I'm putting it between. That will do. That will 100% do. And it's covering the entire area. This is how small Rayleigh is. This is how small it is. 72. So the initial size is 71. And the population, I guess, is 78. Right. Oh no! Flipping it. I think the shipment's gonna be beating the trucks. That's probably what's gonna happen. Crap! It kind of is decreasing now. Like it is gradually like decreasing. Okay, we got a lot of grain. There we go. Honestly, 11 grain just isn't quite enough. So what I basically did, it's not my ultimate capacities mod. I am using real capacity. So I'm using a different kind. So now things will be like what the realistic size is. So we're going to use realism. Like a lot of realism. Because obviously we need to know the amount of seats. So technically, cargo trucks will actually remain this way. They're not going to change. They're just going to end up just like 11. So we are going to struggle in a little bit of capacity, but it will be fine. It's going to be okay. And it will actually be much better for the buses, really. because they were like so much like less than they should. So yeah, that should help with the buses and passengers. At this point, I'm just going to get my trucks for Rayleigh. Just gonna put that there. Just gonna get a couple of these. Why did I use these trucks? Am I being stupid? Or did I just think I was just doing food? What the hell were I doing then? Right, replace. I would just been stupid. Oh nah. Right, okay. Now I can just get a couple of trucks. Just gonna name it after. This will be truck. Rayleigh food. There we go. Okay, so it's starting to ship some food. It should be in full production. And we already got one piece of food. We are still going to fill this up, but this will be really high in capacity once it grows a lot. Like it has 8 levels. 8 levels in this. So that's one of the trucks, okay, that one has 1, but how much value does this food truck have? Like, let's see how much value this gets. Right, okay, 2,000, it's about £3,000, $3,000. That one's even more in debt. 5,000 for more. That basically has nothing on, so this is going to be drooling in debt. Now more should be taking down the production, not being beaten by it. Because this 13 is significantly more, so yeah, it should be fine now. Well, glasses, I'm glad it's... Oh my god, I am glad it's the 1960s, not the 1850s. That will be even more of a struggle than it currently is. Could be more of a struggle. 58,000. So that's kind of all in the positives. These are sort of in the negatives now. So I'm gonna check if every truck is fine. Alright. So it's actually doing well here. All these trucks are doing well. Yeah, so none of them are in debt, because obviously it's not going through like a town. So, yeah. That has 2. It's still currently in the increase of shipment, and there's a lot of grain stored for the food processing plants, which should be good. Right, so this kind of increased as well. Machines are starting to increase. I think the town size is actually going to increase like any second. Like it's making a lot of supplies. Growth of 21 residents. So I kind of assume this is actually the causes of residential building. So the amount of food there is. That makes that kind of happen. But there is a lot of demand for food. I can just see there's a lot of demand. And it's July 6th, 1960. I put this in the 1/8 speed, so it's not like really passing by quickly. $16 out of 41, 18 out of 41. I bet this video will be taking a lot of gigabytes, because it's a huge game. What the heck is this? There's a dock. Is this actually a working dock? This is just an asset. I'm pretty sure that's just an asset. It's an asset. I don't think this is real. This is that German? That's not English, mate. That's not even English. Yeah, I don't have a bloody clue what any of this means. I assume this is basically German. I would just assume these are. So we're going. I have a bunch of different airstrips. So now we could do little airports. We could actually do like a Rayleigh airport to like here, Queenborough, by slower planes. We could actually try and make an airport in Rayleigh to the other side of the map. We could actually make a plane service. It's possible, but I'm not going to replace planes at all because obviously it's a smaller map. I'm not going to replace that many planes. If there was any way to kind of get the machines out there, I would probably use a plane or something. But for now, we just got to supply Rayleigh with the machines. So, Bridlington. Well, not Bridlington. Why am I focusing on Bridlington? So. Right, so that's how we're going to make our steel. To make our wood, we need wood plank factory there. A forest there. Now, I could actually just make a road go there. And then make that go here. That will probably require a train if I'm being honest. I will need a train. It's a bit far. It's a little bit far, I'd say. So I might actually use a train for this. So we are going to actually do like a cargo supply. We're going to actually use a lot more cargo trains maybe in the series. Since it is the olden times, we are going to do a bit more with trains. So we're going to just do firstly right. Okay, at this point I'm thinking to make this series basically more train based rather than truck. So we're going to use a lot of train power and stuff like that. We are just going to make our thing there. We're just going to make one platform. That's where our iron ore goes in. We're going to use this for iron ore. So I'm just going to put that in there. And then get my iron ore factory and put this like also on platform. We're just going to put it right in front of it. Right in front. There we go. Now, yeah, we can easily connect these two together. And then, yeah, it'll go perfectly well. So we're just going to build the track. Standard track, of course, because we can't ever use high speed at this time. I just wouldn't. Why do I have my catenary on? I don't want catenary. No. Keep it without any catenary. There we go. Anyways, let's just go back to this. So this will be a level crossing, just sort of disrupting things a little bit. I don't know. Right, I'm going to have to make this go up to 50 miles per hour. So now, yes, this series will be a train service mess. It's going to need a lot of sorting out when we're making our passenger line. So we're just going to drag this. Obviously, all this will be upgraded soon anyway in the future to more modernized and kind of. I'm going to remain things as like this kind of track there. I'm not changing really much. I'm not really going to change much. So yeah, this is our line, just going from iron ore to that. We're just also going to add the to left like that, and then add that. So now we've got to make 2 lines. So I'm gonna have to start off the train line first. Train, Bridlington, iron ore. And then I'm gonna make this railway coal. I can easily get the truck another depot and kind of use this to make a depot. I'm making a depot out of this, so let's just do that. Like that. And then we are going to add what diesel trains are available. A class 37, so we're going to use that and add our coaches in. See how much that bloody costs. I bet a lot. I bet this is only 160 meters long. Wait, how long actually is it? Is it only 160 or is it 120? Can't really tell if I'm being honest. It's 160. I can tell that, yeah, it's 160 meters. So that will go. I don't know why I made the depot go the other way though. I find that a bit odd. What the hell was that? But the lights are very bright. Flipping heck. That is very bright. These lights are very bright. I never ever used a class 37 or a 47 before in Transport Fever 2 because I always made the whole thing modern. So it's already producing a damn lot. It's already instantly produced. And this can carry about... I need to add my freaking coal trucks. I'm going to do a bit more. Really cool. This is gonna cause a lot of debts, like for sure. It's probably gonna happen like that. Okay, so this is pulling up. Right. This is full. Well, how fast can these trains go? How fast does a class 47 go? 37. 90 miles per hour, okay. That is quite fast. Not gonna lie, that is very fast. That's faster than a passenger train. I mean, it's not really supposed to work like that. 2 million, alright. Instant delivery, instant production. So to make it more like a 60s older style, I might do a crossroad. I might cross both tracks together like they probably would. So obviously I'm gonna add like signals, like semaphore signals, or basically I will kind of add it, whichever one will work. So I will do a crossing track when we're doing the line going down from here, from Wallingford, and also I think I may actually deliver the machines by that same track to Wallingford. So yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a silly Obviously, I want it to be base like this rather than actually... I actually just want to base it more on... Didn't really have anything on, that's what it looks like. 13, 13, 0, 13, 9. It's kind of decreasing a little bit. Oh gosh. Oh, that's not good. You're screwed, mate. No, not just kidding. Well, wait, how much does that train cost? How much did that train cost? To actually get a second train, I think I would have to kind of spend a lot of money on that. Crap. Losing cargo, mate. Make it your bloody thing. Scenic. It really is desperate for your iron ore. It really needs it. Flipping heck. That's about to level up. Oh crap. It's not good. I think all I have to do is just make it faster. Because obviously that train apparently can go up to 90 miles per hour. So I'm actually going to up the speed to 75. To get to places much faster. That's kind of all it can do for now. That's already running out. Oh crap. Yeah, that's not good. If it's producing that quickly that it will literally have nothing. It's going to be reducing. That's all it's going to do. It's just going to reduce by just that one. You need to be quick, mate. Go, go, go. Right, another 2 million. But this is still a huge crowd of trucks. This is going up to 800. Crap. Oh my gosh. If I could just... At this point, I'm just going to add a second train. Even though it's probably the worst idea ever. I'll have to borrow a lot of money as well. I'm actually going to have to borrow some money. All I have to do with a loan. Okay, gonna add myself 4 signals. That, and that. Can I already afford it? I don't know. Yes, I can actually. It's the same price, so I don't have to borrow anything. I can just do it. That horn sounds so weird. It sounds so weird. That should save the iron ore's problem. It should deal with the problem with the iron ore. 300. Bloody hell. This is genuinely bad. That actually just isn't good. Right, I'm actually just going to start with basically getting this to all the machines. So So this is going to be truck Bridlington steel like that. Okay, it's still not really producing much. It's still on 59. And only 50 has been filled up. Right. Alright, 1961. Class 110s, there we go. 200, that's just not good, mate. Oh gosh. Right, okay. Right, okay, I'm just going to get my trucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna have 8 of these and go there. That's got to get producing. I think it's already shipping a little bit. It's actually starting to ship things. A lot of coal's been delivered though, not really the steel. Not the steel, the iron ore. It's actually doing quite well so far with these 2 trains. I think we did need it. We actually did need 2 trains. This is actually getting improved. I can tell there's improvement going on. So less and less will be more will be dealt with than being beaten. So this is actually working well now. It's not really working terribly anymore. It's actually working pretty decently. Did it already deliver? Alright, it's 52,000 on truck. But this is not going to produce anything, unfortunately, because obviously we don't have our wood. Well, in the meanwhile, we're going to actually get this on operation. So, oh yeah, we were going to connect that road. So I'm going to just convert that. So obviously the worst version. I don't really understand why it does that. It just does not match the things, and it just doesn't match the things entirely. Like this, and then eventually we'll bring it to a tools factory. Where is the tools factory? There, we're going to use this same planks factory to do tools as well for Bridlington. We'll do that after we supply Rayleigh. So we're going to. That might need a train as well. It might not. At this point, I'm not sure. I'm actually going to do two on the left and one on the right, and then a train station. I'm actually going to keep this 240 meters. Like that. And the nearest town is Wingford, so Wallingford I think I meant to say, not Wingford. What the hell? And we need to add the bloody thingy. Okay, put it like that, and then onto there. Off one, and do truck Wallingford lumber. There we go, and then we are going to. That's pretty much it for now. So we're just going to get our trucks. What are we doing? Okay, anyways. Wait, that's a wrong down. Yeah, I did not need to use that. Okay, lumber. This is the three neighbours, Wallingford, Bridlington, and really, this is the triangle. What flipping design is this? Okay, that's quite interesting design in Wilviscum, I guess. Oh gosh, right, I need to get this fully covered. I'm surprised it's fitting. Obviously I didn't put it like there, because that's like the worst place to do it. Wallingford. Wait, where's that going? Oh, that's going to Saxondon. So they are actually dividing to this road as well. They're dividing their cars to this road as well. Let's back up. It's like one side of town. Did I do it? That should have happened. I guess it's just gonna be just for that one. Guess it's just happening that one time. And then it will be filling up for the rest. $48 out of 64. So Rayleigh is getting bigger and bigger. So Rayleigh is in the smallest town now. Bridlington is the smallest, and then Halifax, Rayleigh, Wilviscombe, Bradford on Avon, Queensborough, Grangesborough, Wallingford, Saxondon, and Easingwold. That's the biggest town apparently. So it's April 1961, and yeah, this is still a business going on here. Getting plenty of iron ore being delivered. Now the train's beaten the production, so it's not much of a worry anymore. We just can do it. It was just huge production. Right, while this is happening, I'm going to do this little line. So, I'm actually gonna keep this as 60. This is gonna go into a tunnel. Oh my gosh. Flipping heck. That's quite a hill, that. Ooh. Flipping heck, that's beautiful. That's actually quite beautiful. I'm actually keeping that. Actually, I want to keep that. Can I select that? Or that? I need a slightly bigger one. Right, okay. That will do. And keep that going. Now this is just gonna go from a tunnel to a flipping viaduct. Right. Keep it going like this. Then, right, we just need to put this on like a curve. I'm not sure. Wait, do I have to kind of make it go like that? Well, that's very long. It's gonna go in awkward curves. I'm going to do that bypassing track right there. Worst place to do it, but it'll do. It'll just do, really. We're gonna make it go crossing the other track, and I could actually kind of do it like so. This will cross this track and then get to the depot. So I'm gonna make this a bit of a curve. Make the crossroad and then do that. Aha! And then we're going to keep this going. It's best if I actually keep this the signal. Well, actually no, that needs to be two-way. I'll keep it like this, and then we're just gonna keep going until we eventually reach. So yeah, this is a very silly line. This is just a really silly line, that's what I can say. Alright, okay. This is going like this is a curve, a huge U-turn, and then goes all the way down there. And this needs to be signaled as well. How should I do this really? Because that might end up in a blockage. I have a feeling that may end up in a blockage. Like a really dodgy blockage. I'm gonna be a bit confused. But obviously the other line right there will be there. I just have a feeling something weird's going to happen, like around there. So yeah, it's best if I don't put it there. Okay, so the wood's fully produced. I am now going to do that line. So go from Wallingford. I need to rename that. Bridlington Exchange. I'm just gonna have to call it as a factory. Because I don't like it when it's called like that. Bridlington Machines Factory. Machines Factory. And that is perfect. So we don't end up calling it like that. So this is just going to be train Wallingford planks. Right. Okay, let's just add this depot. Okay, I'll do about 200. I'll keep it like that for now. So, that train's got to wait. Right, so that train's moving after this train. But that will have to wait kind of in line. So actually, I'm going to add another signal right there. So it prevents a silly situation from happening. There we go. Into the tunnel. Why did it not flipping? Why did it not start there? I'm a bit confused actually. I don't know why it didn't start like that. I really hope there's gonna be no confusions. Otherwise I will be really mad. I'm gonna be annoyed. What am I gonna do? But still though, this is a beautiful sight to see a freight train passing the bridge. That is something I really do want to see. So what I might do is in the future I will probably make one of the lines go in the same line as that freight and then branch it off, but I will have to make this entire thing 2 tracks until the passenger goes this way and then while the cargo goes this way. So yeah, this is what I'm kind of planning to do. Maybe next episode or episode after, but yeah, we are gonna do something there. Now where's the bloody... Where did the thing go? Right, it's like there. $1 million. Okay, so this is what I might be doing. I'm gonna add a signal right there. So the machines are starting to produce. There we go. Yeah, so this is a more efficient way going forward. It's going this way. So yeah, I will do a line. I think I probably would put the station there if it's so kept that position, and then I will, for one of my other lines, I will have to maybe like, I would have to make like a bridge, or I will actually do another crossroad and then make it connect to Bridlington. So I might do it like that. So I will probably add like another line obviously from like there to that line, so my depot can go from here. But I'm actually firstly going to make it, and in that update, the autumn update, you were able to add like a free singular kind of track thing. So now I should be able to do a freeway. There we go. So yeah, I can do this now. Now I can do that. I can do it like this. Perfect. Then we will make this a signal as well. Actually, not there. I think the other line, I think it needs to go. Still a lot of confusion though. It's very dodgy, as I can say. It's very dodgy. Dodgy as heck. Right, 48, 49, 50. It's still trying to go up, but unfortunately the train is just on its way. It's just on its way. But it has a lot more to supply. It has a lot more to supply for. Like, this will be an active business. Already 438 steel has arrived. So yeah, I will make that part 2 tracks. And then maybe just out of that tunnel, we will kind of leave the rest of it behind and then go like that. To get to Wallingford. And then we'll eventually... If I plan the lines, I would do a Rayleigh to Halifax train. And then do, I think, a Rayleigh to Easingwold. And then maybe a Halifax to sort of Gainsborough. And then maybe another Rayleigh to Bradford on Avon. We could do it like that. Obviously, there's a lot of possibilities. So yeah, I'm making a train mess for this entire series. But eventually it will change over the years. It's going to change. Eventually. But obviously this is just my starter. A lot of my others are actually doing quite well. I might repair a little bit. I'm going to have to repair as much as I can. As much as I can pay out. See, let's do a little bit there, and I think there may be a bit of debt. So I might just leave it kind of the way it is for now. Until it increases. It's already a booming business. it's still sort of struggling a little bit. It's still in some struggles to pretty much adjust. So 63 food is in demand, so it's actually slightly decreasing. Currently it's kind of decreasing a little bit, but at least the shipment's increased. Just by one, pretty much. It just happened pretty much just by one. It's already in quite a decent size. It's like double the size it was at the start of the video. It's roughly double the size. So yeah, it's gone 2 times better, 2 times more. Okay, 2. Okay, it's sort of about to go into blue zone. This is the peak of blue zone right there. Someone's getting sprayed. I know. It sounds like they're spraying something. Where's the center of sound coming from? This isn't there, like it's more towards here. Sort of in the middle of the industry is the center of sound point. Right, I think it's time to deliver the machine to Rayleigh, because there's plenty of stuff already, so we'll just do that. So that's perfect. I'm actually going to add a waypoint here for the truck. Like that. So it works. Oh, I think I've done something wrong here. Because I forgot I was doing left-hand traffic. So, replace that with that. So it's actually going to work differently this time. It's not going to work that way anymore. It's going to work this way. Yeah, wait, have I done the wrong or the right side? Like that. Ah. Wait, no. Wait, what am I doing? Really? So I've just selected the wrong one. Kingsway. And here, it will turn around perfectly. And line 1 will obviously just do that. So, truck. The hell? Truck. Bridling. Not Bridlington. What am I doing? Rayleigh. Machines. Perfect. So, to Rayleigh machines, yep. Honestly, I wonder how many gigabytes this video is going to be by the end. I bet it'll be at least 30 gigabytes, which I'll be very surprised because I swear one of my videos went up to about 21 gigabytes in about an hour straight. So this is, yeah, it'll probably work like that. So it will probably be going a bit crazy with me. It's actually gonna go crazy with my video because it's really gonna increase. Did I just summon 20? That don't look like 10. That does not even look like 10, that looks more like 20. Where's my truck? Damn it. Right, that's one. Valuable material. This video is more based on like at least 2 episodes of Transport Fever 2 all into one. That's kind of how this is kind of represented. It's like one video, basically like 2 episodes. But obviously this will still be episode 1. But obviously just shifted a bit more. It's like expanded. It's a long start. Already gone up to 70 vehicles. Right, Boeing 737, Class 47s, Class 104s. Right, this is 1962. I think I might actually replace my logs train with that. I might want to replace my locomotive with a Class 47. So, add Class 47, this will probably go much faster and a bit more acceleration. Yeah, that has a lot more horsepower. This will have a lot more horsepower. And it's different to every other train. So, yeah, this is going to be perfect. When did the Class 37 come? I don't know when it came. Let me check. It came in 1960. And its lifespan is only 5 years. So it just came from 1960. So it actually... Yeah, that train never lasted long. It only lasted about 2 years. Which is not a lot in Transport Fever 2. Obviously we can still keep the train as long as we really want to. But we still need to replace some trains eventually. Later on in the series. This honestly seems like the same size, the exact same size as my old one. It will probably be the same size. Right, so we've got 9 machines. Now we are going to sort of start with the bus lines. So we are going to add some bus stops in. This is expanded a lot. We're going to add at least about 3 bus stops. Like that. And then it will be like one sort of there as well. So, one here. So we're going to stop at that. Crap, why is this not all in one? I don't understand why this is not all sort of in one. Like that. So Manchester Road, and then Victoria Street, Broadway, Queensway, and then Victoria Street, Manchester Road, and then Rayleigh Branch. I'm actually gonna just rename things from now on. So bus station. There we go. We just got to rename this line to bus Rayleigh. What the hell? Rayleigh 1. Once this city, eventually maybe city expands, it will most likely expand north or south. It may go possibly both directions. It's going to be moving like more north and south, not east and west. It's not going to expand this way, it's going to expand this way, since it's surrounded by massive hills. Because I really doubt any form of road will be going up here. There's no way that's going to happen. Well, unless that goes proper north and then it expands to here. Obviously, that is allowed. Obviously, it's not hilly at all, so it shall work out. I'm gonna make the craziest road. So I am gonna make another main road and make it go on the edges of the mountain. So we are going to just get that. Right. Go uphill. Flipping heck. What the hell? Like that. This is, yep, this is really is going uphill, yeah. It's really going up the hill. It's really going up the hills. It's kind of what I expect from it. So we're gonna actually go downhill from there. So let's get that connecting to this road. But this is a proper shortcut to get to Saxundums. Like this. There we go, we got the crazy road. It goes up the hill. But yeah, this is genuinely crazy and dangerous. It's a very dangerous road. Obviously, it's going to be very dangerous. This is a dangerous road off railway. But it'll be the quickest way to get to Saxundums. Plenty of cars are now setting off through that. Huh? But they are going to struggle up them hills. They will struggle up these hills. I'm surprised they're not struggling. It's like they literally have infinite horsepower. That's literally what it seems like. There we go. And then it goes left to get. I'm actually going to turn this to a main road as well. Then I'll make this a main road. Make that go 60 miles per hour to get to there, and then to get to Wallingford. What are we going to do here? I think we might be able to do another road. that kind of goes off? I don't know. Do I feel like doing it like this? This is honestly psychopath, really. This is proper psycho. I'm a bloody psychopath at this point. It's gonna make it that go proper more uphill, and make this eventually get to the top of this hill. Well, this sort of goes downhill. And then a U-turn. Like this, and then now down this hill. And then I guess it will just go through this forest. And then the whole thing is hidden. This is actually a very cool road. That's a cool road in my opinion. This is very cool. I'm loving this road. I actually really like making roads. It's just really fun, really. I do this for fun sometimes in Transport Fever 2. We just do this sort of for fun in the same time to make creativity out of it. And yeah, prepare for another challenge. Probably even more challenging than the other road, if I'm being honest. Like, buses will definitely struggle up this hill. But how is Bridlington gonna get there? Well, obviously it'll be going up a different way. It's obviously gonna go this way, where this beautiful train track is. Just a very little hill though. It's not a huge hill. It's a bit slight. It's not going up like a valley, just something like that. And then that U-turn goes down the hill and then joins with this road. It's honestly a bit sketchy. It really is. It's just straight up sketchy. Like the roads in Gran Canaria. This is like proper sketchy. It's very just full on hills. If I try building this road here in the middle of that U-turn, flipping heck. I honestly wonder what I would do with that. Obviously, it's honestly really useless to do anything with that, if I'm being honest. It's useless. So yeah, this is the hill. Though just that one out of a lot of them, it does do a lot. It really does. Rayleigh. Like Rayleigh Bay in SCR. So, is anything even happening? I don't think so. Nothing's even happening because there's no bloody things. I think I only need about 1 or 2. I'll just get 2 of them. I'll make them yellow as well. And that's gonna have 34 passengers on board each one. $59 out, 58, 52, 60. There's a lot of machines being produced here. So yeah, we just added two dodgy roads going like that. Obviously that's obviously longer. Right. I would actually just make them trees. Honestly, that's like the best way to sort of cover up like a horrendous hill. Trees are really the best cover, best action. I'm gonna smooth this up a little bit. Oh crap, I did not mean to do that. Right. $114. Alright. That can be repaired. Woohoo! Alright, we already got our loan paid. We got full of our loans are all paid off. So that's amazing, that's perfect, I love it. So yeah, this is perfect. Rayleigh is in full supply, but Bridlington, we are going to do tools and bricks. So all we're going to do is get our sort of our planks to here and do another train line that probably links with this one to Bridlington. So we are going to add so two of them. There we go. So how we are going to do this is at this point we're just going to make this entire thing 2 tracks, and then we are wait, okay, how fast was this part? $60. So I'll get my 60-mile-an-hour track, put it there, and then make that leave here, and just drag the rest of it to all the way there. 2 and 2. That needs to move. Right, like this. Then we're going to remove that and make this. Just gonna link them 2 up. Bloody hell. Why is it always so hard? It's like, sometimes it's never possible, really, to get that all right. We'll have to just do it the old-fashioned way, sort of like this. And then we are going to sort of add that. Sort of like this, and that will be one way. And I guess we could just use that as a genuine signal. I'll actually put another signal between where the bridge is. Just before the tunnel. Now we've got more of a beautiful sight. And then once we're out the tunnel, that will branch off, and then eventually these will go. So we're just going to already link it up. I haven't even created the line yet. I'm just gonna do that now. Just go in there. So there, so there. And then we'll link it in like that as well. So truck. Wallingford. Planks. Truck Wallingford planks. And then it will be Bridlington Tools. Okay, so anyways, we are officially connected them together, and then we'll actually do that once this is filled up, which is fully produced. So we're just gonna do that first. I honestly sometimes sound like I'm not making any sense, but I'm trying my best. So planks, lumber, right? Okay. So it's still July 1962. Now the planks will be available for Heroes Life. So this is leveling up. Perfect timing, really, I think. This is genuinely perfect timing. We've got plenty of lumber. This is also leveling up in the same time. It's still not leveled up. Come on, mate. There'll be 4 levels, but are they really any different? Like, do they appear any different? Well, probably not. It may look like the same as the max level, but obviously there'll be more production and shipment, so yeah, this is kind of how it works. This was level 2, but still a little bit of a struggle with shipment. Oh, that's still a bit struggling. And I got 10 trucks for a reason. Right, so we've got a bricks factory right there. But where's the stone factory? Like, where's the stone? Is there any stone factories around here? Stone, 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 stone. There's just 2 in Gainsborough. Oh my gosh. Right. Looks like we'll have to buy an industry. Well, we'll have to buy an industry. Look, I still got sandbox on, so it will be fine. Construction materials plant. Wait, coal mine. It's gone up to 800. A lot. It's very rapid. It's literally so rapid, the shipment. It's very rapid. more of it's gonna get filled up. Crap. I'm gonna fill this up. Like, this is still a really busy zone. I'm actually going to make this a bit longer, so I'm just gonna put that up to there. Just before the level crossing. I'm not really sure. I'm not too sure about this. So actually, yeah, we'll just delete that. Delete. And we are just going to up these trains. Up the carriages. 161. How long is that? So we've got 10 coaches. Wait, let me turn that round. Could we fit another gondola? I think we could. So I'll add another gondola and then another. Yep. It'll work. This will be when this is gonna wait for like hours. Right, so this is still in level 2. This is actually producing a lot more, and there'll be a lot more machines being shipped and produced. 676 out of 81. So cargo right now is getting dense. It is getting denser and denser. And now I can actually add an expansion to it. So all I have to do is just add this road right there, and then just add another truck stop. So that will be useless now. That's not going to be useful anymore. So this will also go through there as well. So relay food, grain food, and then put it there. Perfect. Now it's still remaining the same for now for the industries, because that don't need expanding. But this is actually getting high. This is getting high. This is getting value. 80. I'm going to add my financial headquarters. So build that in there. Just where that new road was built. I'll put it right there. Now my headquarters will show how well I'm doing. So the value is going well. We're in 34 million, which is actually a lot. Okay. So the bus service isn't doing very well, but obviously at least they're still getting passengers dropped off and on. $5,594. Once we add the passenger train line, this is going to go up by a lot for each town for the lines. So yeah, this is kind of what's going to happen. What could I do? So we've got that and that. Two class 37s just going here. So right, okay. So now this should be filled up with production. This should all be ready. So now we're gonna build this line. Go from there to I need to add a station where it will basically store. So we are going to add, I'm not going to make it too long to probably be fine the way it is. Just make that a bit more like this. And I'll just add a little truck service. Just a little one, it don't need much. Don't need too much going on. So that will be perfect. Now we will get like this. So guys, right, wait, I would just okay, I need to just not do anything for now. I'm just going to leave that for a bit. We're just going to add this 60 miles per hour right, I need to branch off from somewhere to connect to Bridlington. So I should branch off from here. So I will have to do another little line here and make it go this way. $35, I need to link right there. So and then it will go from there. So this is perfect thing going on here. Now time to do the tools. There to there. There we go. Perfect. So train Sax. Well, no, Bridlington tools. Right, get my train. I'm going to use the class 47 again and get my cargo, my box car. 60, perfect fit. Get auto saving. Sax under. Choo choo. And then the tools should be producing, it should be shipping. There we go, it's slowly going up. This, I think the shipment should also go up here. I'm actually at a screenshot, yeah. Once they're at the right time. Alright, we're just going to turn these off just in case, even though nothing happened. So, there we go, screenshots. This should be an absolutely perfect site, and I'll also do another one just there. Get rid of that. Perfect. Obviously, I don't really know how to use these for thumbnail though, so it's still not really going. I'm not really gonna do anything. So yeah, I'll just leave that as a screenshot. Right, there we are. Wait, what? It just fits. Wait, but that's supposed to be 160. Okay, I'm a bit confused. I'm a little bit confused. I don't know why it works like that. I'm still a bit lost. I'm a bit confused. 2A41. There we go. Can just get its tools. More tools already been produced. A lot of planks are being produced. Okay, so we are going to do the most sandbox thing ever right now. So we're going to build a quarry, because obviously Gainsborough is way too far. It's way too far away, so I'm gonna have to build one. It will be, and honestly I don't really care. It can obviously, it will be, like, it'll be fine if it's built, as long as it does its job. But I'm not gonna make it too close nor too far, so I'm just gonna put it like there. Then I'll have a little truck service, maybe just go around like that. Just in the back of Rayleigh and behind that mountain. Blocks, really. But maybe by the time it, like, modernization happens, we might just be able to see a skyscraper. We probably won't be. We may or may not be able to see a skyscraper. Or it may just completely like actually block this town. So yeah, we're just going to change that. Here we go. Now we are going to add our truck stop right there, and add two on the left right there. Wait. We are going to use a train line to do this, so we're going to also do a train line to go to Bridlington. So, how the heck are we going to do this? So first, we are just going to do the train line first, or actually I'll just do the stone first. So we can obviously build the line while the stone is producing. So, to be a bit more efficient. So like that to there. So from that and to that. So truck Rayleigh stone. There we go. Now we're going to get some trucks from Rayleigh. That's definitely needing 20. I'm going to turn this to more like a stone like colour, so like that. And do that, so. Coal, Bridlington, steel, food, grain, stone. "84 out of 84. We got 100% full of machines. Till it shall expand." But this will probably not link, or I could try. I'm actually going to try link it both together. I want to actually link it up a little bit. Because just why not? It's like, why can't we? To make it easier for trucks to get through here. Like that. But no one's ever going to really use that. But cars may use it. Obviously it is good because it's a slight division, so it'll probably be still sort of useful, but not as useful as the main road. So, we got, this should be producing. I forgot to add to cover things up. I'm already really rich here. 44 million already in about probably 2 hours. I'm not really sure, but the last thing I will do is just do this brick line to get to Bridlington, and then this entire live stream will be over. So we're not going to do that connection from Rayleigh to Bridlington just yet. Or we may never do it as a bus line, we'll do it as a train line, which is probably next episode. So we are just going to... We are probably going to take a break from cargo after this video. We are going to just do the main line. So 240. Actually no, I'll just leave it as 160. There we go. Now we are going to build it. I'm going to have to do 75, and I know that the class 47s can go 75 around here. 47s can go 75 miles per hour. That does not need a tunnel. It just doesn't. Right. At this point, I'm actually going to already sort of do the start of the station, so I'm going to put 2 platforms and 160. Just put it there. We're not going to do the main line right now, but we are going to sort of do this to link up with that line over there. Because obviously it needs to go down this way. So for now, we are just going to sort of do it like that. I'm going to expand out in 50, 60 miles per hour. I'll do it like that. So going through a full-on densely populated forest. And you'll be able to see some stone right there. Honestly, going in forests and like Transport Fever 2 is the most like, I don't know, like the most weirdly relieving thing kind of ever, really, because obviously it's like, it's honestly amazing the way it is, you know. It's just makes the whole thing, it makes the whole experience pretty decent with like going through a forest, because we can obviously see a lot in a forest, especially when going through something like this. It makes things quite interesting for me. So yeah, and then we are going to, I'm actually going to start this little line from here. So I'll just leave it as that and make that go branch out. Right, we are going to leave it there and then put, I'll have to do 50 miles per hour. Alright, anyways, it's not going to go that fast anyway for just that distance. I don't think it's going to go that much faster. $30. There. And we'll put one there. And then one there. Right, so I'm just gonna correct some. That can be one way, that's also one way. There we go, now we can make our train line. Let's do this. So there to all the way down to Bridlington. It's like skipping between like 2 stations. Like that's kind of what it's like. It's like going between like 2 stations. So it goes like this and then we go like that. Perfect. It's quite a long way, so yeah, train Bridlington bricks. I'm actually gonna add like another bypass track because I might be adding 2 trains into this for quite obvious reasons. It's quite a long line. Plus, my station's only 160 meters, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then we're just going to add the signals, put one way, like this, and then like that. There we go. So, now, this is it. And now it's time to release the trains. So, I shall do a 37. I'm going to do some 37s and add. Wait, no, we don't use these for bricks. We use them. 144. about 2 of these and get them all for Bridlington bricks. Now, have we done that bit of line yet? No, we haven't. Just gonna do that. Bridlington distribution. There we go, and then give you about 1 or 2 trucks, or maybe a bit more, obviously. Did that get out a bit too early? Okay, right, I think I know what's gonna happen. So this will go like that. So it goes through like that, and then that train will go. There we go. There it sets off. But anyways, we were going to add some trucks. So that's the main line. The freight comes before the passengers. So this is 75 miles per hour, this is going up 400. That's going to fill up a lot. That's just not going to be good. Jeez, 500. Oh heck. Flipping heck, how is this? Oh no. Freaking hell. Right, I'll have to add another 10. More. Honestly, it's 1963. Flipping it. Okay, we're just gonna end the video here once this train delivers the bricks. Right, okay, we're about to end this video here. So 577. So we're gonna make this season 2. And let's do this grand reveal. How long did we record for? So right now it is 15:49, and let's see. 2 hours. Perfect. So this is actually perfect timing. Just exactly 2 hours, 30 seconds ago. Flipping heck. My future's actually predicted. Like proper predicted. And yeah, this will still count as a live stream and obviously a Transport Fever 2 video. So yeah, so this is a live stream. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this like quite long video slash live stream and celebration. And don't forget, guys, this is my 100th video that I ever uploaded, and yeah, and we are celebrating that. So like and subscribe all if you want to, and I'll see you most likely tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your night and evening and night, and I'll see you soon. And this video will have, I'd say, at least 30 gigabytes according to my recording software. So yeah, see y'all later.